So, I'm not really gonna talk about my time in NXT. Overall, it was great, but I don't want to give Rhea Ripley the attention after what she did. She could have ended my career before it even started.
I still think you should have changed your name to Red Eye after that. And think of the marketing opportunities for airlines and allergy medicine that would have come your way. You left a lot of money on the table.
Can you focus on our speech instead of bringing up bad ideas from the past?
Bad ideas? There's another tie-in you missed out on.
Please come in and save me from my idiot best friend.
Hey, soon-to-be Hall of Famers.
It's my old tag partner.
That didn't last very long, did it?
Unfortunately, no.
I just wanted to say that I am so excited and honored to induct you tonight.
We wouldn't want anyone else to do it.
I mean, Undertaker would have been pretty cool. Or President Rock. He actually texted us today. Check it out.
Can you please stop insulting Rhonda before she snaps your arm off?
It's fine.
Oh, now I can't find the text. Please tell me I didn't accidentally delete it.
Rhonda's the perfect person to induct us. She and I had some intense battles when I first got into WWE, especially that Money in the Bank match with the arm bar on top of the ladder.
I am definitely going to mention that tonight, and I have to tell that story about Trey's first night on Raw. That was crazy.
Do you think messages from the president self-destruct? Like, for security reasons?
I don't know about that. Oh, I almost forgot. This was on your door. See you out there soon.
What is it?
It's a note. From my parents.
You haven't talked to them in years.
No, my real parents. It says they're gonna be at the Hall of Fame ceremony tonight.
Wow, I can't believe it. I can't believe it either.
Between never hearing from them again after they sent me that letter in high school and then all those times I left tickets for them and they didn't show, I'd given up hope. But now I'm finally gonna meet my actual real parents. This is so cool.
Are you sure it's not some kind of misunderstanding?
It has to be them. Look, they signed it the same way they signed the letter I got in high school.
This really isn't the best time, but maybe we should talk about this whole thing with your birth parents. No, you can't do this.
What's there to talk about? They must have finally seen me on TV and tracked me down, which is all thanks to you. You're the one who encouraged my big debut on Raw, remember?
That's like your third plate. Are you sure you don't have a tapeworm?
It's just the food here at Raw is so much better than what I'm used to at NXT. Did you try these black beans? They really nailed the seasoning.
I'm good. Don't want a case of the bean cramps during my Money in the Bank qualifying match tonight against Ronda Rousey.
Your loss. I mean, don't get me wrong. There are reasons other than the food that I'd like to join you here on Raw. It's been kind of weird in NXT by myself.
Well, whenever you're done stuffing your face, it wouldn't hurt if you made the rounds here and introduced yourself. Never know what could happen.
You know what? That's a great idea. I'll do that right now. And by the time I'm done, dessert should be out.
Sure, I'll clean up your plate. Hey, where are you going? That goes out to the arena!
Finally, you all have a champion you can be proud of. And now that I've climbed this mountain, I plan on enjoying the view for a very, very long time. In fact, our GM, Randy Orton, might not like me saying this, but I'm the champ now, so who cares? The next decade of Monday Night Raw is going to be very monotonous because there will be no Universal title changes. For the next 500 episodes, this is all you will see. Me in this ring, holding this championship.
Guys, are you seeing this?
Unfortunately, yes.
I'm not sure why Trey from NXT is here, but let's focus on our champion.
Not the reaction I was expecting, but for those of you who'd find this upsetting, I'm sure there are other so-called championship matches you can watch where the titles will change hands frequently, but not mine.
Okay, this guy's officially insane. Security, do your jobs.
Are you kidding me?
I saw him visiting backstage, but I guess he had other plans.
Are you lost? You know this isn't NXT, right? Let him in the ring. It's cool.
Come on, Joe, you're giving him what he wants. This guy craves the spotlight.
You mind telling me what you're doing out here?
I think we'd all like to know.
I got some really good advice from my friend Red. She's kind of new to Raw, but I'm sure you know who she is, right? Super talented. Bit of a temper sometimes, but you can relate. Anyway, she said I should go around and introduce myself, and I figured, why not start with the Universal Champion himself? So I'm Trey. Pleasure to meet you.
I'm not sure this is going to end well for Trey.
Do you think I'm some kind of joke?
No, not at all.
Shut your mouth before I break your arm. I didn't plan on competing tonight, but after your little interruption, I guess I'm going to have to start my decade of dominance 1 week early.
I wasn't planning on competing tonight either. I actually just ate a ton of food at catering, and my stomach's killing me. You mind if we postpone until next week?
I'm afraid that is not an option.
Okay, fine. But if I'm doing this, your title's on the line, right?
Sure. I didn't get to properly introduce myself. I'm Samoa Joe, the man who's gonna choke the life out of you.
We have an impromptu Universal Championship match coming up next.
I think it's going to be more of a slaughter than a match.
I'm afraid you're right, Corey. We've seen Trey do some great things in NXT, but I don't think he's ready for this kind of challenge, especially with no time to prepare.
Yeah, well, it's too late now. This is happening, and I can't wait. I don't think this is going to last very long.
Unfortunately, I have to agree. Samoa Joe locks in the coquina clutch.
Told you it wasn't going to last very long.
Wait a second. Trey counters.
Joe's shoulders are down on the mat.
He did it! We've been a Universal Champion!
Trey just pulled off one of the biggest upsets
This isn't over
in
yet.
WWE history.
I guess I was still right about it not lasting long, but this is unbelievable.
All hell is broken loose on Raw, and we have an NXT superstar who just won the Universal Championship.
This is unprecedented. What
I'm
happens
gonna
next?
make you pay.
Other than Trey running for his life, I have no idea.
Hey, wait!
Can't slow down. Joe's gonna kill me. Shouldn't have eaten all that food.
What the hell did you just do?
I took your advice and it worked. I'm Universal Champion.
I meant you should talk to someone like the GM to try and get a call up, not interrupt Samoa Joe. I mean, congrats, your crazy way of doing things worked yet again, but now what?
I haven't thought that far ahead. I'm just enjoying the moment. Also, I might throw up.
Also, you're my ride.
Sorry.
If you find your friend before I do, you tell him this is far from over.
Between interrupting and defeating Samoa Joe, then essentially going into hiding before being awarded a temporary Raw contract, it's certainly been a roller coaster of a week for our Universal Champion Trey.
Our GM wants that roller coaster ride to come to a screeching halt. So much so that he convinced Brock Lesnar to compete in a non-pay-per-view match for the first time in years. It doesn't take a genius to predict that this will be the first and last time Trey defends the Universal Championship.
Hey, no one thought he'd be in this position tonight, but he somehow pulled that off. Never say never.
Never.
If you asked me at the beginning of the night, I'd tell you that there was no way this title reign was coming to an end. But now, I'm not so sure. The challenger just refuses to be denied here tonight. Back in the ring again. Oh, on the apron. With the championship at stake, you know these superstars are going to give everything they can to win here tonight.
Some are saying this is the night the title changes hands, though I'm not so sure I'm ready to say that.
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle. When you look at this,
It looks like they both did their homework heading into this one.
great agility there. When Monday Night Raw comes to your town, do us a favor. Make sure you show up to be a part of the longest-running weekly episodic television show in history. When I look at Brock Lesnar, guys, even all these years later, one of the first things that comes to mind is that he is the man responsible for ending the Undertaker's historic WrestleMania undefeated streak after 21 consecutive victories.
Harsh impact.
Now it's Lesnar taking some punishment.
Taking on some offense, but he expected as much.
Striking at will. Brock counters with the F5.
It's Samoa Joe. Wait, he's got Paul Heyman in the coquina clutch.
Why? Is he insane?
And now the beast is headed straight for Samoa Joe.
Joe's unloading on Brock with that baseball bat.
Wait, the bell just rang. I think the referee disqualified Trey for Samoa Joe attacking Brock.
Trey still retains the Universal Championship.
That's my Universal title, and I'm going to take it back. Not anyone else. So Randy Orton, until you give me my rematch, get used to this happening over and over again.
Hey, Vipes.
Look, not for long.
Solid.
Don't test.
So
no,
next-
he had his
Sure,
shot.
huh?
Yeah, that's
Really?
No.
How about...
I know you're used.
Hey, I meant it when I said I would make up for Samoa Joe costing you your Money in the Bank qualifying shot last week. So, how can I help in the last chance match tonight?
I appreciate the offer, but I think I want to handle this one on my own. Besides, haven't you caused enough trouble around here already?
Don't you want to guarantee a spot in the Money in the Bank match? It could lead to you holding a title, which I know you're dying to do so you can shut me up about winning one before you.
I don't know. If I can't win on my own tonight, then I don't deserve to be in the Money in the Bank ladder match.
All right, good luck. If you change your mind, I'll be in catering. Gotta take advantage of it while I can.
As this last chance fatal four-way elimination match gets underway, you can almost feel the sense of desperation in the air.
That's just Saxton trying to line up a date for after the show. Okay, I'm going to ignore that, but what I believe Michael was referring to is the fact that only one of these women will earn the final spot in the upcoming Money in the Bank ladder match. The other three, they're going home empty-handed. Oh, man. Look at these shots.
Going for it again. Good night.
That hit the spot. She's finished. A trip to the local medical facility might be in order after that.
Two. There's the elimination.
She's queuing it up again.
Oh, impactful slam.
That could be it. This one is all but over.
Two. And there's the big time elimination.
Wasn't expecting that.
Bang. Cutter. Cover. Two count. Bailey has been eliminated. Here is your winner, the gets the victory.
These 4 girls fought their hearts out, Michael, but in the end, only one was the victor.
And that's the kind of action these 6 superstars know they'll soon be opponents in the Money in the Bank ladder match. So how difficult is it to set that aside and compete as teams in a match like this?
I agree. It must be somewhat uncomfortable knowing that in a matter of days, your teammate will be standing across from you in one of the most physical matches in all of WWE.
If I were one of these women, I'd take advantage of this situation. Not only is it a chance to scout the opposing team, but you can also pick up some inside info on your teammates that may come in handy in the ladder match. In fact, if these women aren't thinking that way, they're missing out on a huge opportunity.
She's queuing it up again.
Oh, right in the face.
The W is well in hand.
Back to the well with even more reward.
2. The cover. And this one's history. What a win.
Here are your winners.
Guys, I have to say, that was an impressive win.
She really is a special superstar, and she proved that here tonight.
With Samoa Joe banned from the arena, what are the odds Trey can hold on to the Universal Championship against the monster among men, Braun Strowman?
I'd say not very good at all, but crazier things have happened lately, like Trey winning the Universal Championship in the first place.
Guys, enjoy this match while you can, because it's the last time you'll be seeing Trey on Monday Night Raw for a very, very long time.
Gets out of the way.
And fast.
Oh, flipping the script on him there.
This could be big. His offense is on point right now.
He'd better strike while the iron's hot.
Shoulders down for the count.
To further demonstrate the destruction of Strowman that you guys mentioned, we've seen him. Braun reverses.
And Strowman hits the running power slam. That might be it for Trey.
Braun!
Wait, that's Samoa Joe.
Since I was banned from the building tonight, I had some rare free time on my hands. So I thought, what should I do? Well, you might not know this about me, but I'm a huge fan of men's slow-pitch softball. And I actually remembered, Braun, that your old man was one of the greatest softball players of all time. In fact, he hit so many home runs in his day that they called him the Crusher. So I decided to come to your hometown and see the Crusher in action. And he did not disappoint. But now, the game's almost over. I can't wait to meet your dad in the parking lot. I mean, since I got to see what he's capable of with a bat, I figured it's only fair that I show him what I can do.
Braun Strowman has seen it up. He's going to try to hunt down Samoa Joe.
And he's also going to get counted out.
It's all over. Trey wins.
You gotta be kidding me. Trey has to be the luckiest guy on the planet, because yet again he manages to escape with the Universal Championship.
Well, you lucked out again.
Hey, it's not my fault Samoa Joe's such a big fan of softball.
Assuming Braun Strowman doesn't end up in jail for whatever he does to Joe, you're going to face Braun again at Money in the Bank. Well, actually, before Money in the Bank.
You're putting the Universal Championship match on the kickoff show?
Not exactly. The only way I can guarantee Samoa Joe won't be involved again is if your match takes place before the show when the doors are locked and no one else is in the building. It's going to be an empty arena match.
Hey, at least this won't be my first empty arena match since I had one before against Jerry Lawler.
When was that?
Oh, it was in a dream I had, but still, good practice. Speaking of dreaming, I'm gonna go rest up for my big match. Later, Vipes. I mean, Mr. Raw General Manager Randy Orton.
We're so accustomed to the presence of the WWE Universe that there's almost an eerie silence in the arena right now.
Well, you have to wonder if that will affect either superstar. Playing off the energy of the crowd gets sometimes
So agile.
Trey's giving it everything he's got to take down the monster among men.
Braun with a power slam.
Hold on, it's Samoa Joe. He was hiding underneath the ring. Braun just snapped that back like it was nothing.
Roman counters with a boot to the face.
Here's the cover on Trey.
2, 3.
It's over. Braun Strowman is your new Universal Champion.
Finally, someone else caught a break for a change.
And Samoa Joe is now realizing what transpired. And he is not happy, to say the least.
I'm sorry about your title, but there's no shame in losing to Braun, especially with how it went down.
I'm not that upset about losing the Universal Championship. Even though my run was short, it was memorable. I'm more disappointed that my time on Raw has come to an end.
What do you want?
You couldn't hang on to the title just a little bit longer so I could take it from you.
And whose fault is that?
I did everything I could to preserve my rematch, but it wasn't enough. Title or no title, I'm still going to choke you out.
Let's do this.
Hey, that's enough! I've had enough of you these past few weeks. Not only did you lose the Universal title to someone who wasn't even a Raw superstar, but then you went to the extreme lengths to interfere in multiple championship matches, so you've left me with no other choice. You're fired!
This isn't over, because the moment you feel safe and stop looking over your shoulder, I'll be back to destroy you.
Make sure he leaves immediately! I spoke to the doctor. He thinks you'll be fine to compete next week.
Oh, okay. I'll let NXT know.
No, I meant on Raw. I've decided to give you a permanent contract.
Really?
Why?
I know I've been hard on you, but I do see some potential. Your in-ring skills need work, but you can be entertaining at times.
See? That's what I've been saying all these years. I put the entertainment in sports entertainment.
I'm gonna leave before you say anything else that makes me regret my decision.
Thanks, Vipes. I can call you that now, right?
No.
I'm happy for you. This is pretty awesome.
I have officially arrived.
Yeah, you got the spotlight now. No more being indiscreto.
Well, I'm ready for people to know who I am. And hey, now that I'm gonna be on TV every week, maybe even my real parents will see me. I should start leaving tickets for them at every big event, you know, just in case they show up. And this is all thanks to you.
Yeah, well, I can't take credit for everything.
Now there's only one thing left to do tonight. We go out there and win the Money in the Bank ladder match.
I appreciate the support, but I need to do this on my own.
You sure? With Selena Vega in the match, there's a good chance Andrade will get involved at some point.
Maybe. So, how about you stay back here, and if Andrade does interfere, then you take him out. Deal?
Deal. I got your back. The package deal is together again on Raw. Already got one contract, about to get another, might even meet my real parents soon. All of our dreams are coming true. Well, I guess now that I'm all alone, I can properly celebrate. I got a Raw contract. The ink's dry so they can't give it back. I got a Raw contract. I'm kinda hungry, I need a snack. Yeah, I got a Raw contract. I got a Raw contract.
I think I left my phone in. You're the worst.
I got a Raw contract. I got a...
Hey,
Okay.